Cartel Beat Boy. You live on Philly F.A.M.E TV. You already know my nigga show, man. We got 10 years in. You know what I mean? For him, you know what I mean? I'm coming to see you. I'm smacking niggas and clapping niggas. If you run up, you getting done up. You better know that.
For those who've been looking for you, for those who've been curious and wondering where you been, man.
Alright, so like, I'm gonna take this shit back, like, the internet shows you I had a buzz since I was 14 years old. You know what I mean? Like, back then, like, I was happy with just getting money, a little couple dollars from the DVD. You know, a couple DVDs, niggas that steal you a couple dollars, get some pussy. You know what I mean? All the bitches. You know what I mean? So it was like, I ain't never take rap for what it is. You know what I mean? It's for money. It's a talent. You can get rich from this shit. I wasn't never thinking of it like that as a kid growing up. I wasn't thinking that I can get rich from it. You know what I mean? So I was on and off with it sometimes. Rapping when I feel like it, playing when I, you know what I mean? Do it. Just, if a nigga say you ain't got it no more, I might drop something and be like, yeah, nigga, I still got it. You see that 100,000 views. You know what I mean? I still got it. You know what I mean? So that's how I really was doing that shit. But like, now I'm back. I'm on some shit right now. Like, I know this can feed my family. Like, I be getting good responses still. After like a lot of rappers from my era, they don't get good responses still. You know what I mean? A lot of niggas like they done. He's done. I mean, it's real few niggas you can ask and they'll be like, yeah, who, NH? No, he corny, he done. You know what I mean? And I held that shit from when I was 14 to now. You know what I mean? So it's like, that was my whole thing. Like, I ain't take rap serious, so I was in and out with it. I was playing with it. Whenever I needed some money, I might rap because I knew I can do a couple features, or I knew I can get a couple dollars off of it from doing a little verse or some mixtape shit, or drop a mixtape or whatever. So I ain't never take it serious. But now as I got older, I start to see the business. I start to see niggas around me really make it. Like niggas I grew up with really make it out the hood. So I'm like, damn, this shit is possible. You know what I mean? And all I gotta do is stay consistent with this shit. So now I'm on the tip, like I'm older, I'm mature, I learned the game more. I had my buzz when I was early, so I knew what this shit was like. That, you know what I mean, have a buzz and have this shit, but this shit ain't no fun without no money. You know what I mean? If you got fame with money, that shit don't even matter for real. Without no money, that shit don't even matter for real. You know what I mean? So like that was my whole thing, but now I feel like I can get a bag from it. I know I can get a bag from it. I don't even feel like it. I know I can get a bag from that shit. So I'm going full force with that shit. And niggas ain't better than me. And I sat back and I analyzed for years, like, these niggas ain't better than me. So now I'm about to just show everybody, like, these niggas ain't better than me. I'm gonna just start bombing on them. Bars, I really spit. You know, show, I'm a spitter, you know what I mean? Right. So like, I was out for a minute. I was bullshitting with rap. But now it ain't no time to bullshit. When I was young, I ain't had no kids, yo. I got kids now with an S. You know what I mean? All I had was me, so I ain't had to worry about now. You know what I mean? I got baby moms and stuff like, yo, they need shit. So if this my talent, this is how I make my money, I gotta go full force with it so I can make my money. You know what I mean? So like now I'm back on it. I was going for a minute, but I'm back. You know what I mean? That's all y'all niggas need to know. I was going for a minute, but I'm back. That's how we rock.
Alright, so the song "Realest Shit You Ever Seen" that you had did with Meek a while ago. I was told there's supposed to be a video. A lot of people heard it's supposed to be a video, and you know we seen a little clip on World Star. I think they showed the visual in a strip club or something like that. I think they probably was in Miami or somewhere. And then people was wondering, everybody was talking and wondering like why the video with NH never came out, why NH was never in the video. So just tell people, you know, touch on that situation, like why that didn't come out.
Alright, like I was talking to Meek before that. I was talking to him before that. Before we sort of do the video or whatever. So you gotta think, Meek got higher powers over him. He not the boss. I mean, everybody got a boss or somebody higher in power than them. So maybe they didn't condone or feel as though that the video should have been what was happening. They probably started it and I wasn't there in time or whatever the situation may be. But like, the relationship with Meek is like, I grew up with Meek. I'm from Burke Street. Meek from Burke Street. You know what I mean? Like, First niggas I rap with was Meek Mills in the basement at my man crib. I mean, that was the first niggas I was rapping with. You know what I mean? I talked to him last night. You know what I mean? So it's like, that shit ain't about nothing. I mean, he still, you know what I mean? I'm grateful for the opportunity that he put me on the CD. It wasn't, the only Philly niggas that was on the CD was me and Young Chris. Besides that, I think he had like Yo Gotti and all those other, the industry guys, you know what I mean? So I was just happy that he gave me a win break, you know what I mean? Like, and that be the thing, niggas just don't be wanting to be like, alright, damn, he looked, shit ain't go this way, but damn, he did. I got shows from that song. They'll tell you, you know what I mean? I got shows from that song. That made my stocks go up, you know what I mean? So like, he helped me in other ways, so I ain't, you know what I mean? Like, that shit ain't about nothing, like, it's gonna be greater shit later, trust me. We got unreleased music after that. After Really Shit You Ever Seen. We got a couple other tracks. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Since he been on. You know what I mean? So it's like, that shit ain't about nothing, bro. You know what I mean? You know, this shit is, you live and you learn, you know what I mean? Well, like, it was a great experience. You know what I mean? I just took it for that, you know what I mean? So like, that shit ain't about nothing. That shit ain't about nothing, sure. I would have blacked out if I felt like it was about something, man. You know what I mean?
Alright. So, what's your take on what's going on with Meek now with this whole, you know, the situation with him and Game, and now the situation with him and Sigel and all that? How you say you talked to him last night? Like, what's your take on it?
I feel like, I honestly feel like it's kind of not my input to even put in on it, because it's like, I got relationship besides Game. I fuck with Mac too, and I fuck with Meek on another level, like, but I fuck with Mac too. But it's like, I feel like it's a bunch of buffoonery. Like, first and foremost, at all, it do make the city look bad. This shit make the whole city look bad. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, nobody know what went on behind closed curtains. You know what I mean? Everybody gonna have their side of the story. Like C had his side to the story, and then Tiffy had his side to the story. You know what I mean? So it's like, everybody gonna have their side to the story, bro. You know what I mean? So it's like, you can't really put your point on it, put your pointer finger on it, but alright, this is what's going on, you know what I mean? So it's like, that shit is just in the air with me. Like, I just fall back, and I just sit. Meek can handle Meek is a man, dog. He can handle that shit on his own. No matter how he do it, you know what I mean? If he feel like he wanna block that shit out, that's his way of handling it. He gonna handle that shit on his own. If he feel like he wanna wake up tomorrow and drop 12 diss tracks about, you know what I mean, about Game, you know what I mean? That's his way he wanna handle it, you know what I mean? He a grown man, he gonna handle that shit the way he gonna handle it, you know what I mean? Or Game, if you say he all this and all that, he gonna handle it the way he say he gonna handle it, like, you know what I mean? Other than that, man, like, that ain't that's why I ain't understand why a lot of rap niggas got in it. Like underground rap niggas, like, what the fuck do that got to do with y'all? Like, he ain't personally asked nobody for no help, you know what I mean? Like, Sigel a legend though, you know what I mean? I respect him, I grew up off of him. He got a lot to do with what I do, so like, that shit fucked me up, but like, nobody know what's going on behind the circumstances or what's going on behind their circle. Nobody, we don't know, so we can't figure it out. So I can't really speak on that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what's really going on behind the scenes. You know what I mean? That wasn't what we was talking about when I talked to Meek anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just seen something, and people just brought it to my attention. Something happened with Quilly or whatever. Did you get a chance to see it? The video?
I just seen it in the car.
I don't know too much information about it because it's fresh, but do you know anything about it? And if so, like, what's your view on that? What's your take on that?
Any of you niggas try to come take my shit, man. Any of you niggas come try to take my shit, man. Hey, what's gonna happen? Any of you niggas try to come take my shit, we not going for it, bro. I don't care if I'm by myself. I'm not going for it. I'm a man with morals, man. Or y'all, even if y'all get it, it ain't gonna go down the way that shit went down in there. That shit was like, god damn, a baby could have took that joint if that was him. You know what I mean? Like that shit. I mean, like, god damn, dog. Like, I mean, so it's like, I don't know, bro. You know what I mean? You gotta be you. That's what I always tell these niggas, yo. I tell these niggas, you gotta, instead of trying to live that shit that you rap, you got a better chance of just rapping what you live. I tell them niggas that all the time. A lot of them rap niggas, they'll tell you I tell them that, man. Y'all try to live all this shit y'all saying y'all raps that y'all know y'all not doing, instead of just rapping this shit that y'all living. People gonna respect that shit, cause there's people out here going through that shit too. If you fucked up, I get on shit. You heard what I just said on that track. You know what I mean? Like I done did all of this shit. I done been on all types of shit, and I'm still fucked up. I ain't afraid to admit that shit. That's what I'm saying. These niggas is too scared. They want to live in what they say in their raps, cause they say they fly and they say they bust their gat. But when that shit comes down to that shit, that I'm telling you, a lot of them niggas don't be with that shit, man. A lot of them niggas can't stand that pressure, man. So I feel as though, like, if you, all I can say about that situation, if you know you're not built for that shit, man, leave that shit alone, man. Don't get around certain niggas and then act like you with that shit. And then when you out by yourself and a nigga run up on you, it's a whole different story. Nah, bro. I be everywhere by myself. Niggas will tell you. I be everywhere. I walk everywhere by myself, bro. You know what I mean? On some real shit, man. Like, and if that's the case, like, damn, shit tarnished down there. But Quilly bounced back. He bounced back from everything.
Everything.
I don't give a fuck what happened to him. I don't give a fuck what happened to him. He'll bounce back. He gonna find a way to bounce back. He the motherfucking Terminator of fucking underground rap. He always find a way back. I mean, you can do anything to him. He find his way back, and you'll be liking him again. You know what I mean? On some real shit. You know what I mean? So, either way you want to take it, that's how that shit gonna go, bro. Real shit. That's how that shit gonna go. Oh, that's how that shit gonna go. Right. I like Quilly though. I love his rap. What else y'all call him out there? That nigga is a fucking spitter. He salute the spitter, man. He's a spitter, man.
Now, speaking of spitting, I don't know if you ever addressed this in an interview or not, but I remember you said addressed it in some bars. I knew that. I think the line goes something like this. Imagine me ratting. You got a better chance saying Samuel L. Jackson. Stop acting. It's not happening.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? So
he's still acting. He's like 80, man. He was in Juice, man, when he first was in it. Like.
So I know you put out there some bars, but I don't know if you ever spoke about it at all. Know what I mean? Why you had put that in the rap or whatever.
Cause somebody put that on my name. Somebody tried to say, you know what I mean, that's what I did. You know what I mean? And actually, like, it was all a misunderstanding. You know what I mean? But it's like a lot of niggas tried to put that on my name. Like, no, like, nigga, like, it took me 12 years to build my reputation. I ain't gonna let none of y'all niggas in my shit in 12 seconds. You know what I mean? Like, it took me 12 years for niggas to be like, damn, them niggas be really doing what they do too. They be packing pistols too. They be on some shit too. Like, so it's like, that shit was like, it was all a misunderstanding. But I feel as though, like, a lot of the fans, a lot of my bloggers, they was saying that shit. Like, and that's some shit you don't really play. I don't play with that shit. You know what I mean? I got niggas that's in life, in jail right now. I talk to them every day. Free my nigga Killer. Free Bricks. You know what I mean? I got niggas that's doing life, but I talk to them every day. You know what I mean? Free my nigga Phil. You know what I mean? I got niggas that's doing life, but I talk to them every day. You understand what I'm saying? So I take that. I take that shit serious. Like, you know what I mean? It's like you have to. That's all you got. The worst thing you can be is that and a fucking faggot. So it's like, you know what I mean? I felt like that shit hurted me bad, and I didn't really want to address the person because it was a misunderstanding, or I ain't want to, because I don't know the circumstances. I don't know what was really, you know what I mean? So I didn't want to really address that, you know what I mean? So I just felt like I gotta address that to my fans, like, Like, y'all, imagine that. You know what I mean? All the shit I'm talking, all this shit, I done do events and shit, and that shit turned into shootouts, all types of shit. We get into all types of shit. So imagine that, man. You think all these niggas that y'all know in the streets is gangsters and real street niggas, you think they'd be hanging around me? I'm famous. I'm hood famous. You don't think if it was a piece of paperwork on me, a nigga would die to put that shit out? A nigga would pay a nigga to pay a nigga to pay a nigga to put that out, expose me. You know what I mean? On some real shit. So it's like, I just feel like I had to let all my fans know, like, imagine that though. You know what I mean? I've been in real shit. You know what I mean? And never said nothing. You can't pull a nigga up that can say that. You can't pull no paperwork up that can say that. I guarantee you that. I put my life on that. You know what I mean? I put my life on that. I can't do it, man. I seen it happen to too many of my homies. I live by that shit. Like when you in the streets, you gotta live by that shit. Anything you do, you gotta stand that shit. If I push your shit back and I get caught for that, I gotta stand for that shit. You know what I mean? And niggas don't understand that. If I'm with my man and I know he about to go push a nigga shit back and I get caught with him, I gotta stand that shit. We want to go do that shit together, basically. You know what I mean? And then niggas don't be understanding that shit, man. They ain't never gonna find no paperwork on me. So I feel like I had to address that to all my fans because I knew it was a song that was gonna get out there. You know what I mean? Which it actually did kind of big. You know what I mean? You heard it. You know what I mean? It actually did kind of big. You know what I mean? So it was like, I gotta address these fans because like I ain't gonna lie, that shit, you hear you hear that from you got 300 and something comments and you seeing a lot of that shit is like, hold up, man, let me let them know something. Like, imagine that, you know what I mean? It's not happening. You're like, it's not happening. It's not happening, bro. We gonna do this shit together. You know what I mean? We gonna do this shit together, bro. And that's how I'm rocking. So that's how I feel like I mainly had to address the fans and shit and let them know and even niggas in the streets. Ain't nobody ever come to me personally and ask me, but like such and such said they heard that. Listen, dog. You know what I mean? We're not gonna do that, right? You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, so I feel like I was gonna address it on that time. You know what I mean? Put it right here. And a lot of niggas hear me through my music. You know what I mean? I don't get to see. I'm not hands on with it. I ain't with you every day. I ain't with him every day. But if they see my new shit out, you might click it. You know what I mean? So now you're gonna hear it. You know what I mean? You're gonna know, damn, I kinda think I know what H was talking about on that, you know. I just, you know what I mean, I wanna see if I'm sure, you know what I mean? I'm gonna ask him, I wanna see if I'm sure, you know what I mean? So like that was the whole thing about it. Like, I take everything, I don't hide nothing, I take everything to my music. I tell everything. I tell niggas I was fucked up as a kid. My mom was on drugs, my dad on drugs now. You know what I mean? I rap about that shit. You know what I mean? I rap about, even right now, as a nigga with a couple dollars, I still be having fucked up times. You know what I mean? Like, as a nigga with fame, then I have a couple dollars, I might make a couple dollars, and then sometimes I get back. You know, I still be fucked up sometimes. You know what I mean? And I rap about that shit. Like, I was just up, but now I'm fucked up. You know what I mean? I rap about that shit. Niggas don't want to rap about that shit. Everybody want to be fly every day. All day. Niggas don't want to tell their life story. Niggas don't want to tell, like, get on the track and be like, you know what I mean? I hustle for my daughter to get Pampers. I hustle for, you know what I mean? Niggas don't want to get on the track and say that type of shit. They want to be fly. They want to keep up with the Joneses. No, I give them my life. That's why niggas relate to me. That's why they listen to my music. Like, damn, I feel him on that. You know what I mean? Like, I feel what he said on that. Like, damn, I've been through that. I can relate to that. That happened to me before. I remember one night my daughter ain't had Pampers and I had to ride Rite Aid. I remember, you know what I mean? Like, on some real shit, they relate to that shit. So, like, that's my whole message. Like, this shit is real, y'all. This shit is real with me, you know what I mean? This shit is real with me.
Alright. So, tell niggas, like, well, before we get into what you into now, I just want to go back a little bit more, just a little bit on your history. The Hut, which was epic in Philly at one point in time.
Shout out to the music, man. It came into a breakfast store, man. I'm gonna buy it back.
Alright, y'all had some legendary things going down in there. Y'all had some legendary battles, legendary ciphers, and y'all had one of the classic battles going at headshots. I mean, everybody talk about that to this day. I mean, so just tell a little bit of people about reflecting back on it now, like what that time was like. I mean, when y'all was going at it with headshots and all of that.
That was the best time of my life, Joe. That was the best time of my fucking life. We just ain't had no money, but we wasn't worried about it. Now we older and we got the fame and we don't got no fucking money, and it's like, oh, I got kids now, I need money. You know what I mean? I'm doing everything, yo. Anything I want, I get it. I get it. Like, you know what I mean? Everything. It was our world. Everything we wanted, we got it. Bad bitches, anything, old heads. Y'all want to hold the Quilly? They had that vision in us. Like we had the biggest beef since fucking Kiss and Beans. That shit was on the internet. We got millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of views from that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, back then, before niggas was already on it. You know what I mean? So I was like, that shit was real. At the young times, everything was taken. I ain't had no. Like I said, niggas ain't had kids, so we running wild. We had shows. We doing college tours. We staying at the college with the girl. We living life. You know what I mean? But it's like you didn't have no worries because you didn't need money for nothing because everybody was on you. You was young. You know what I mean? Everybody was looking out for you. But now when you older, you got bills and shit. You gotta keep your gas on, your electric on, and you like, oh man, I'm famous, but I ain't eating like how I need to be. You know what I mean? And a lot of these rappers, though, you know what I noticed? Like, I don't think I can do it, but a lot of these rappers scared to get a job because they rappers. You know what I mean? I be around them niggas. You know what I mean? A lot of them niggas be scared to get a job because they rappers. You know what I mean? So if you ain't gonna get a job, what else you gonna do? Rap. You gotta fucking rap. You know what I mean? On some real shit, you gotta fucking rap. Cause a lot of these niggas is fucking rappers.